Hi, my name is Erick Quan, and I'm a licensed therapist, and today I want to talk to you about radical acceptance. This can be a tough topic just because in anything, honestly, that is highly important to us and causes us great distress, it's really hard to see both views, which is accepting our emotions and trying to be proactive. Why? Because sometimes our emotions prevents us to do things. And our emotions may lead us to be judgmental towards oneself. Or the other way around, we think, we judge ourselves and then we feel the emotion, which makes it difficult to overcome the anxiety-provoking situation. So, with radical acceptance, I just want you to try to give yourself 5 minutes to think of an important event that caused you great distress. For example, let's just say that talking to other people gives you great anxiety because you feel that you're being judged by them, or that you're not cool, or that you're awkward, or maybe you came out weird, all those things. So let's just assume that event. So first we pick the event, then we ask ourselves, what causes this reaction? Why do I feel judged? Why do I feel awkward? Is it because of something I said, or is it because something they said? I want you to try to figure out what causes that reaction. Then the third step would be radical acceptance, which is pretty much acknowledge your emotions, acknowledge how you feel. I know that when it comes to talking to others, we want to feel comfortable, we want to feel confident, we want to feel cool, that we know what we're talking about, we're making friends, people like us. But sometimes the reality is that we don't feel that way whenever we talk. So it is important to acknowledge your emotion. So for example, if you're feeling embarrassed because maybe you said something silly, acknowledge that. Yeah, I did feel embarrassed. I'm such a clown. And because of that, you feel, a heavy emotion that causes anxiety because you don't want to be embarrassed. So I feel anxious because I don't want to be embarrassed. Or I feel anxious because I don't want to mess up. I want them to like me. Acknowledge those emotions. I want to be seen, as a good person. I want to be seen as someone they can trust. Those are emotions that we need you to accept. Now, does that mean that you feel that way? No. You're definitely going to keep feeling anxious, but you accepted that. And then lastly, it's a proactive plan. So for example, if you know that you feel anxious with a lot of people, then the proactive plan is maybe let's just try to talk one person at a time and not to a crowd. Then as you talk to one-on-one, maybe you get more confident, more able to talk to 2 people. And then as you talk to 2 people at once, hang out with those 2 people, then you can talk to 3 people at a time and hang out more in a group setting. And so on and so forth goes the growth. But that's what we want in radical acceptance. The more you accept your emotions, which is okay to feel that you felt embarrassed. It's okay that you felt like a loser. It's okay to have said this. It's accepting those things, but not being too judgmental. In general, not just too judgmental. It's just don't be judgmental. Meaning, if you say, I felt like a loser, it's because you felt embarrassed. That's the idea. Don't say, I am a loser. Don't say, I am not good at this. Or, I'm so dumb, I made this mistake. Or any other stuff that is very judgmental towards yourself. It is normal to feel embarrassed. It is normal to feel like you don't, are well at talking or are good at conversing with others, making jokes, making them laugh. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. It just brings us back to accepting those things. I don't have certain skills, which leads me to be embarrassed, and that's okay. Now, proactive plan. So, what I want you to take out of this is accept your emotions without judgment. Understand that they are valid and they are important. And because they're valid and important, it doesn't mean that you're just gonna be like that. No, it just means you accepted them. And then we move to the next and final step, which I mentioned. It was a proactive plan, how to help yourself in that instance. Thank you so much.